What's up, guys, and welcome back to House Flipper. If you're enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe. If you haven't already, it would be greatly appreciated. We've still got a couple of these farm flipper jobs that we need to work through, and then we'll be able to figure out which one of these properties we're going to purchase and turn into our own home. But today, we're going to be continuing on with these jobs with Dreams Come True Miller's Farm. It says, Zoe always wanted her own cow and a swing. Her friends told her it was impossible because her flat was too small. Yet sometimes dreams come true. Her father bought a farm, and they're moving to the countryside soon. She's never been this excited in her life. Her dad seems to be happy too. He keeps talking about the house and the new fantastic woodworking shop that he'll have in the barn.
I won't miss the city, that's for sure. And I hope Zoe won't either. In fact, she seemed to be looking forward to a change. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty, so I already got started on the
Barn
house.
looks cool.
It will take a while, but I want to do it myself.
Okay, so we started doing the siding.
There are a whole lot of other things to do.
Looks like he's
A woodworking workshop,
started on residing.
cow pens, and a swing. We expect nothing less than epic. It's the Dreams Come True Miller's Farm after all.
I can deliver. I think I can deliver epic. Maybe. We'll see. I guess we'll see. So, wow, this place is actually on a hill. I didn't notice that at all from the cutscenes. Let's go through the barn first. See, we've got some leaves. Wait, what? Wait, what? So we can dispose of them. That's fine. But we also have a leaf blower. Yo, this is cool, dude. What's the objective here? Because IRL, what I would do is just sort of blow the leaves into the lawn, right? Into the grass. But it's kind of seeming like they're gonna pile up, maybe? I don't know. I'll try to get to the end of this, I guess, and we'll see. This isn't how I wanted to start the episode out, though. Yeah, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. But what I really wanted to do was just start going through the barn, and then we'll make our way into the house as well, so we can start checking things out. Look at this. Got a little drop-down staircase or ladder. That's pretty neat. And a bunch of hay, straw, whatever this stuff is. That just needs cleaned up real quick. All right. Pretty solid-looking barn, though. Got some more stuff in here that needs cleaned up, like an old baler or something. Pretty sweet, dude. Pretty sweet. I love all these farm properties so far, dude. They're just something about them. Something about them. They're just so cool. All right, so that does it for the barn. It looks like we're gonna have a cow pen off to the side there. See if we can't. Oh, we can't go inside, and the blinds are shut. Wow, they're really doing us dirty here. They're really doing us dirty here, dude. That's like my favorite thing, is just to sort of kind of creepily go through people's houses. As weird as that sounds. It's just kind of something that we do here, so. Bit unfortunate we can't do that. Let's get back down here and we'll try to clean up the rest of these leaves. So I'm under the impression that what we need to be doing is leaf blowing them into a pile. And then once they're in a pile, we just kind of click on them to dispose of them. Yeah, it seems like that's what they want us to do anyway. So let's start up here. And I don't see any leaves on this path. So we can just do this. Work our way down to like this crossroad area here. I saw on the main overview, like the main map page for all these farm properties, I saw one of them seem to have like a racetrack or something. Like, I know I'm not crazy. I know what I saw, but we already did the job at that specific property, and I didn't see a racetrack when we were working on it. So I'm really holding out. Oh, we've got a couple along the edges too. Let me just make sure that I've cleaned them all up. But I'm really holding out that we'll eventually be able to see that racetrack. But I think that ought to do it for the leaf cleanup. So let's make our way back into the barn. And we can continue working on this thing. Did I miss any of the straw here on the main floor? It looks like I got it all. We'll go up top, though. Yeah, I'm sure there's more stuff to clean up top. They've got lights up here, so there must be a light switch around here somewhere, I would think. There's one down here, but that's not going to turn on the lights up in the loft. Here we go. All right, just missed it on our way up. So let's get out our handy dandy mop here, and we're just going to get all these cobwebs cleaned up. Looks like we've got another one over here on this light. Drop back down, just a couple more down here, and then we can start figuring out how they want this place configured. I think we're going to be putting a door or something over here, probably so the cows can actually make their way inside. That would make sense. And then this, it looks like they'd like us to get rid of that, maybe? Yeah, smash out these lintels. We're going to be putting like a door maybe right over here, judging by the mini-map anyways. But all these hay bales in here all need to be sold. I guess the millers aren't going to be using these for their cows. Get rid of those for them. Get rid of these out here as well. And then probably the ones up top, right? Oh no, these are staying. We can get out our sledgehammer next. Smash out these lintels. I'm pretty sure that this is what they needed. And then over here, I think starting on this one, they want these 3 smaller sections of wall taken out. And that's probably going to be like a small doorway. This will end up being sort of sealed up. There we are. Now we can get our full-size walls out. And get that one installed right there. Now we're just going to need some lintels, I think, for the top bit right there. Perfect. Okay, this is gonna stay open, or do we need a door here? Maybe it'll tell us on the other side. Surely. There we go. There's just something about a red barn with white trim. You know, like the stereotypical barn look. But for that same reason, I think we're gonna go with a white door right there. And then over here, we're gonna be smashing out another wall for something. Oh, another sliding gate. I like it. Okay, but the front one has not changed, right? This one up here. So let's maybe try to match that. It actually looks like they're using coarse dark oak, which is convenient because that just so happens to be my favorite wood type. Let's come back in here, get this all configured, and get it installed. And once again, I'm fairly certain that this is just for the cows. So we've got that placed down. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. Somebody had mentioned it would be nice if there were a weather toggle for a lot of these farm jobs, and I gotta agree. The rain kind of puts me in a gloomy mood, you know? It's just not my thing. Just not my favorite thing. But we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna continue right along here. A kid's playground? How did I miss that? Also, where does that need to go? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it right now. Let's probably go with a white fence out here, since it is going to be right up next to the barn. I've sort of figured out the best way to do fences is kind of the same way that we go about doing walls as well. Sort of do the corners or the edges first, and then you can do like the big wide spans at the end of things. I think that looks pretty good. Some of the fence panels are a little wider than others. If I really cared a lot, I would go through and fix that. But instead, what I'm going to do is add our gate here. Right in the middle of that. Perfect. It's not really big enough for a person to fit through. I definitely don't think a cow will fit through that, so guess that sort of works out. But now for this playground, dude. They don't... Wow, this is actually kind of cool, too. They don't specifically say where they want it at. So I'm just going to try to find a decent enough spot for it. Thankfully, that rain finally cleared off. I think right about here is going to be a pretty dang good spot for this. It's for Zoe, after all. You know, she really, really wanted a cow. And now that she has that, if she ever wanted to come outside and play on her play set out here, she would have a great, great viewing experience from right over here, I think, of these cows, I mean. But we'll head back into the barn. I think we still had a little bit more work to do in here. Oh yeah, plenty of more work to be done in here. Let's go with a white fence. Oh, that's more like a silver. I think let's choose black instead for that reason. And do a little bit of a fence right here, just to sort of keep the cows contained, I suppose. They can have kind of like an indoor-outdoor pen situation. Need one more fence right here. Perfect length on that. And one more just there. Last thing is a gate. Obviously, so a human could enter on in here and help these cows out with whatever they may need. So I'm going to put that right over there. And what else we got? We need some floor tiles. Ooh, we're doing concrete in the barn. I like that. I can get down with that. So first we'll fill in that gap that we made from that doorway. But I'm really curious as to what this back room is going to be. Oh, that's his wood shop. Of course. Of course. How could I forget? Okay, I'm kind of stuck in here at the moment, so use our gate to get out. And we can finish out this concrete. Got to make sure we get this tiny gap here at the front. There we be. All right. Concrete in place. That's looking pretty dang good. Did we have to do nothing else up top? Okay, so we can close this thing on up. There she be. And then we're probably going to have to repanel that, right? Yeah, there we go. Install package of panels outside wide red. I thought that said wine red. But now we've just got to make sure we're picking the right color. This is probably it, right? There it is. Perfect. First try, baby. First try. Gotta go all the way around just to get through this gate again. We're gonna be doing a lot of paneling on the exterior of that house. He's got all the scaffolding set up for us already. So we have a few more things to add in here. A scythe? Yo, that's kind of terrifying, though. That is kind of terrifying. I know people use that for, like, clearing crops and stuff. Just seems a little spooky, is all. A little spooky. So we need a cattle trough. We'll do that in a black steel, just so it can sort of match everything else. I'm going to put this right over here, so that if the millers need to fill these with food or anything, they don't actually have to walk in here. They could just kind of do it over the fence right there. And then we have the water trough. Same thing. I'm going to put one right here. And maybe we'll just do the other one on this side. Perfect. Okay, we'll get those filled with feed and water here momentarily. I just want to get these things placed down. Looks like that ought to do it for the cow pen. So we'll make our way back into his little soon to be woodworking shop. Oh, and he wants a window. Honestly, that's a good call, because otherwise this area would be a little too dark. Can't imagine I would want to do any sort of woodworking in here without a window. So, good call. Good call on him. Next up, some ceiling panels. Some new ceiling tiles, I guess. What even are these? Oh, it's just wood. Okay, so we're going to be replacing the existing wood up on the ceiling with just some painted stuff. I like the look of that. Once again, red barn contrasting nicely with the white trim. You can't beat it. Well, you could, but that would be weird. We all know that would be weird. Now we've got a new floor going in. Let's maybe fill in that doorway gap as well. Not a huge fan of the concrete tile there, but if they like it, that's good. That's what really matters, right? And then we'll get a medium bucket of some paint, and we'll touch up these walls for him real quick. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, hold that thought. First, we need to patch these walls. We just need to grab a bucket of plaster from the store, and we can get after it. We've got that little spot here, this one over there, and then this one for sure. Oh wow, there's actually quite a few of them, which, I mean, that makes sense. You know, there was just a bunch of straw, just a bunch of bales in here before. So now that we've got that done, let's actually sell that. We should be able to start painting. There it is. Now, don't get me wrong, you guys. I love doing these jobs, but I cannot wait until we're actually able to buy some of these properties and just flip them and do them up how we would usually do them, you know? And I actually think I might come back to add in the final furnishings in his wood shop. What I want to do instead is come up here so we can finish this paneling for him first. I'm gonna bring all these just to make my life a little easier, unless he's already got some up here for us. I don't, oh, he does. Okay, yeah, never mind. We'll just leave these down here then, and we'll get after it. Wow, dude. Tiling and paneling are so much easier now. They really are. Okay, I need to bring back the HUD here. Can I not put these things down? Maybe I just couldn't do it on the roof. I like what he's got going on here too. A little ghetto, but I respect it. Definitely not OSHA approved. Also, he doesn't want us to sell them. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't want to help him out anyways. Are we missing anything? He just had, dude, he was almost done. He started resetting this place on his own, as he said, and he was almost finished with the thing. Honestly, probably should have just kept at it. But is that everything now? We just have to furnish his wood shop? This room actually came out looking kind of good, all things considered. You know, it actually looks like a woodworking workshop, which is exactly what it's supposed to be. It even has a lathe over here, which is very cool. I didn't even know that that was a thing until a few minutes ago. Also, look at this. Look at what I noticed. You can still see the plaster marks through the glass in this door for whatever reason. Just like a visual bug, but kind of funny. Anywho, this one is complete as well. So we are good to complete the job for 25, a little over 25,500 buckaroonies. Wait, why did you not complete the job? I hit enter to complete. What is... Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. I was hitting enter, but it wasn't working. So not sure what was really going on there. But we just have a few before and after pictures. Nothing from the outside? Okay, there we go. Oh, but we can't see the playground, dude. It's fine. Now that we're back at home, that is, of course, where we're going to wind things down at for today. But once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.